A little subheading under story problems is, the subheading is problems about equal groups. Equal groups. Wow, not a very long story there. And write this little pattern. Here's the pattern of an equal groups problem. Pattern. The generic garden variety, the all-purpose, fits for everything pattern equal groups problem looks like this. If you take the number of groups you have, number of groups, which the book represents with the letter N. Why do you suppose they use the letter N? Anybody? Because of the word number. If you multiply that by, which doesn't make any sense, but they use the number in each group. This won't make any sense until we talk about it. And they use the letter G, which could stand for either one of those. Equals total. And the case in point there, what that means is basically this. If you had 5 groups of 10 chairs, how many chairs would you have? Well, how many groups we said we had 5 groups. How many chairs were in each group? 10. How many total chairs would we have? Anybody, just shout it out. Cheer on, 50 total chairs. And they want you to be able to recognize a problem when it's presented like that. What you're going to say, huh? Just go. Now, through the beauty only of the magical board we have here, I'm going to shrink this down to miniature scale. Oh. And I will show you a problem. And you will say, now I get it. You can't say that until I show you the problem. Here's the problem. There were 18 parking spaces in each row. There were 18 parking spaces in each row. And there were 12 rows of parking spaces. And there were 12 rows of parking spaces. And there were 12 rows of parking spaces. How many total parking spaces were there? And I would reiterate, as I had in many occasions in the past, I don't care if you know the answer, and I really don't care if you know how to get the answer. What I care about is that you know how it fits into this sort of pattern. Actually, some of that's half true. Most of it's non-true. Are you ready? Some days I even confuse myself, in case you're wondering. Lauren, are you ready? Your problem, children, when you try to find the group pattern in this thing is you must know, because they don't always use the word group. For example, you are 6th grade, right? Now, I don't say this, but the 6th grade is a group of students. But I didn't say the word group. When you and I say the 6th grade class, you would know that's a group of students. So you have to look at the story problem and figure out what is a group of what. So, going back to your English days, we look at the nouns. What do we have? The nouns are spaces and rows. Which one of those, is there any other nouns in there? No cars, is there? No. Which one of them is a group of something? Is a space a group of something, or is a row a group of something? Which consists of things in them? Joseph?
Row.
A row is a group of,
Cars.
well, not in this car, there's no cars in this problem here. A row is a group of, Connor?
Parking spaces.
Parking spaces. So, instead of we're using the number of groups, we say the number of rows times how many in each row equals total spaces. That's the part, if you can see that, despite whether you know the answer or not, that's what you're supposed to be looking for. So we know that there are how many rows? I know that's obvious. And how many cars or how many spaces are in each row? So now, once you get to that, you can do finally the math that you wanted to do for so long. 12 times 18, anybody? What, 36 and 18, 216? Total parking spaces. Now is the time when you ooh and ah like you've never oohed and ah before. Wait, did you say now you who said how I get it? Nice job. Even though you don't per se. One more, because we have to do this. And here, this is where it's not going to be that obvious, and people, I don't know if any class in history has ever gotten this one. Marcy made $4.50. Marcy made $4.50 selling un laminado at 25 whopping cents a cup. How many cups of lemonade did she sell? Now and again, I don't care if you can give me the answer. I want to know how we get to that point of the answer, how it fits into that. Because this is a group problem, even though you may not recognize it. And here I'm going to put a number of groups times the number in each group equals total. What I care is if somehow, some way, you can figure out what numbers go in which places. Now here again, this is not completely obvious. Looking at our nouns. Is $4.50? Well, we have a cup. What else do we have? Marcy. Marcy, is she a group of something? I don't think so. So lemonade is a noun. Is $4.50 a noun? What is it in English words? A dollar is a noun, is it not? But it's still a noun. $1 is a noun. $1 is it's a number, but it's still a noun, right? A dollar bill is a noun. So here we go. She is a pronoun, isn't she? Did sell, is that a linking verb? Is that the same as linking?
No.
Never know, it's an English major.
Mr. Pond, you should know this.
Hey, I'm just checking your English. Okay. So here you go. What is a group of something? And don't tell me a cup is a group of lemonade. That makes sense. In the context of this problem, what is a group? And what's in those groups? I'll be very surprised if anybody gets this here. Sittler?
$4.50.
I'm pretty sure that's my total, is it not? No, you're splitting it $4.50 into different pieces, like a row was different categories. This one's tough. Like I said, I don't know if any sixth grade classes ever got it. Zach Roth?
Lemonade.
Huh?
Lemonade.
Is a group of what?
Lemonade.
Yeah?
Per cup.
A cup is a group of what? People? Cup is a group of what? Cup is the group, but it's a group of what? And this doesn't make sense because you don't think about it this way, but this is really what it is. Connor?
Lemonade.
Nope. I told you, I just, 30 seconds ago I said, do not tell me a cup is a group of lemonade. Sarah Grace?
5 cents.
A cup is a group of cents. Every cup costs you 25 cents. So, the number of cups times 25 cents, because you get 25 cents. For every cup you sell, you get 25 cents. It is a group of money. And the total has to be $4.50. So here is my problem. I don't know how many cups, but I know when I multiply that by 25 cents, I get $4.50. Now, here comes the bonus super whatever prize. If you happen to have this problem on your paper, what's the first thing you do? A missing number problem. Somebody, anybody, Leighton.
Write down the user.
Think of an easy problem. How about what? 2 times 5 is 10. If you didn't know this was a 5, what do you do with 10 and 2 to get 5? Divide. So you are going to take $4.50. Have we divided with decimals?
Yes.
Again?
No.
It doesn't matter. How many quarters does it make to make $4.50? How many quarters to make $1? So how many quarters make $4? 16. Add 50 cents to that. How many quarters is 50 cents? So it would take 18 would be your math. 18 cups would get you $4.50. If you did this, how many times is 25? 1 to 45, 1. How many times is 25 go into 200? 18 times 18 cups. Now, more oohs and ahs. Those oohs